desk. I'm Benita Levine, coming to you live from Tel Aviv, starting with breaking news here in the Middle East. Iranian state television is reporting that its security forces have thwarted a planned sabotage attack at the country's major Fordow nuclear site. It alleges the network behind this attack was recruited by Israel, adding that several arrests have been made. Iran has in the past accused Israel of carrying out several attacks on facilities linked to its nuclear program and of targeting its nuclear scientists. So for more on this breaking news, our Middle East correspondent Ariel Osseran is here in studio. These are serious allegations out of Iran. Fingers pointed straight away at Israel. What is the latest?
Yeah, that's the usual suspect for Iran is always Israel. We do, because this is based on reporting on Iranian state media, we do need to treat this with the regular caveats here. But yes, as you mentioned, Iranian media reporting that its Iranian Revolutionary Guard intelligence units managed to uncover a network that was recruited by the Israeli Mossad under cover of a Hong Kong-based organization. They turned to the neighbor of a worker in this Fordow facility. This is one of Iran's key underground facilities. It's a fuel enrichment facility, but recently it also began enriching uranium as well, and this is not in line with the limitations of the JCPOA, the original nuclear deal from 2015. According to the Iranians, this worker works in the advanced centrifuges that are prohibited under the deal, and they said that the attack was supposed to happen on the Iranian holiday of Nowruz. This was thwarted, and of course they point the finger towards the Israeli Mossad.
Obviously no reaction out of Israel on these allegations.
No reaction out of Israel on this, but again, this is initial details, and we could start hearing some leaks to Israeli press if this is indeed something that Israel was involved with. But we are seeing perhaps connected or not connected. Half an hour before this story broke in Iran, we saw in Israel widespread cyber attack. Anything with the gov.il domain, all those websites pretty much fell. And according to Israeli cyber agencies, this is a very sensitive time. Iran is believed to be behind this.
And some detail on that development, the Israeli government's official website crashing. Some experts are calling this the largest ever cyber attack against Israel. That's just according to some experts. It's just early days at the stage. Iranian media is reporting that an Iranian-affiliated hacker group called Black Shadow is claiming responsibility for that attack. Ariel Osseran still here in studio. That's the same company that was linked to a target on a gay dating website or app not so long ago. Talk to us about that.
So, I mean, it does appear that if indeed Iranians are behind this attack, it's a very widespread attack. It could only have been conducted by either state actors or a large organization. Israeli officials are saying that while this is indeed the most widespread cyber attack against Israel, it's not necessarily that sophisticated. I think if the entire government's domain crashes, that's pretty significant. There's also reporting that the telecom companies, Bezeq, Cellcom, they also witnessed intermittent crashes. And so this is definitely something that Israel's National Cyber Directorate needs to look into it. There's also reporting that the Israeli military is involved in trying to find out what's going on. And so definitely all of Israel's cyber agencies are on high alert for this very, very unprecedented attack. And it comes amid Iranian threats after we saw the strike in Kurdistan in northern Iraq, what they claim that they fired rockets or missiles, I should say, on a Mossad installation, Israeli intelligence installation. They continued their threats, saying that they will continue to act against the Israeli Mossad with a statement like this, that for an hour and 15 minutes, the Israeli government websites were not active. This could appear to be further escalation of the shadow war between Iran and Israel that we've seen in recent years, though there was a little lull during the Vienna talks.
Middle East correspondent Ariel Osaran bringing us the latest on these two breaking news developments. More to come, no doubt, in the coming hours and days as the story unfolds.